Hi everyone, what is going on? My name is Jamie Palmer and welcome to another episode with the Binary Destroyer 7.0. Now, we're finally going to be releasing the Binary Destroyer 7.0, hopefully this week, if not next week. So I'm just adding the final touches to our web server and protection system and making sure everything's in place so I can set up a testers group. Now, when we had the old 6.0, we had an old activation system where basically the BD members would send us a code, we'd send them an activation code back, and that whole process took too long. It took sometimes even days, because if we had members that lived in America, they would send us the code when we were asleep, and then we would send them the code the next day when they were asleep, and they wouldn't get the code until the following day. So, you know, almost 1 or 2 days, and that was far too long. So this new activation system is a lot more easier. As soon as you purchase the Binary Destroyer, you can be set up within minutes. So yeah, the whole process speeds everything up and it makes everyone's life easier. Now, because obviously the release date is coming very soon, I'm probably going to struggle to do any videos, so I thought I'd just do a quick roundup on how it's been performing today and how it's been performing the last couple of days from last week as well. Today's date is Monday. Okay, so we'll go over today's results and Thursday and Friday from last week, and I'll just generally be open with you. You know, I'll show you how it's been performing, the price action around it, and yeah, just generally, you know, try and be open with you on how it's been performing. So this is on GPUSD on the 1 minute charts. Okay, and we'll just go back here. Let me just click off here. Okay, and we'll go back like this. So first of all, okay, we've got a sell on GPUSD. Now this is actually a beautiful triple top pattern. Okay, you know, if you understand price action, you can see this nice you know, triple top here. Okay, we called up, come back down, and we pulled up here, then we had a nice trend down, pull back, and then a trend down here. So we had a nice sell at around 2 o'clock today on GPUSD. That's actually a really good signal, because you got confirmation from both price action and the Binary Destroyer, which is a good confirmation. When you have both of them together, you know, you can't go wrong when you got both price action and the BD telling you the same thing. Now, I will tell you now, I have adjusted the settings slightly. We are getting less signals to what I previously were getting. Again, if you're a BD member, don't worry. As soon as this is released, you'll have loads of webinars. We'll have webinars every single week. We'll have training days. We'll have videos. We'll have online courses going over everything. So don't worry. You know, if you're not a BD member, obviously this might be a bit new to you, but again, you know, once you join us, or if you do join us, it'll all be clearer. So we had another sale at around 8 o'clock. Now I tend to go for 5 minute expiry when I see something like this. Okay, when you see the TCA line, the trend change average line, outside of the zones. Now, I'd just like to say that these BD zones no longer repays, and I know this has brought a lot of attention. There's a lot of people out there on forums and emailed me and even phoned our office and said, how have you got these zones not to repaint? Well, magic, absolute magic. No, it's just took a load of coding and a lot of testing. Like I said, this is the reason why everyone's been waiting for the 7.0. It's because I want it all to work together. You know, if you right click here, for instance, we've got one file, and in that file has all of the strategies, all of the arrows, all of the zones, all of the TCA lines, everything. You know, it's all one file. So I've had to make sure they all work together, basically. But on this particular setup, I would go for a 5 minute expiry. That's what I tend to normally do. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a winner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're taking this on Forex, again, you want to target the bottom of the zone, but just be mindful, this is the 1 minute chart, you know, so you're probably going to get around 8 pips, if that. Okay, you really want to be going over to the higher time frames. Okay, this is the 5 minute charts, and again, you know, this is where you're probably going to make more pips. As you can see, 21 pips here. Okay, I'll find you one more. Have we got a setup at the bottom? No. Okay, setup at the bottom here. No. again here, you see target the bottom of the zone here. Again, that's another around 10 pips. So, you know, it is what it is. So we go back over to the 1 minute charts. Okay, and I'll show you some results for today. We'll go back all the way to the beginning. Look, I've actually got a buy. Look at this. Look, we've actually got a buy on GPUSD right now, oversold on the RSI, and we've got a nice buy there. So that's interesting. Market's just closed. It's just literally turned just 10 o'clock now. So, you know, markets are closing. So, okay, we've got a couple of setups here. Look at that. Okay, a bit of price action. We've got a rejection wick there. Okay, not so much a good signal because technically the candles need to be really outside the zone. But again, you know, if you were a risky trader, you'd take this on Forex or binary. Binary would have worked well. In fact, let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have lost for 5 minute expiry. That would have won on 5 minutes. But then again, I wouldn't take this on binary anyway because it's not a setup that I would take. But again, if you took this on Forex, you know, target the bottom of the zone. Okay, I wouldn't take that setup there. Even though this is a winner as well. Let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. No, that's a loss. But again, risky setup there. Again, we've got a nice setup here. In fact, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a signal. Where's it gone now? I've got some signal. Look at that. Nice setup here. Nice setup there. Okay, nice setup at the top here. Okay, this is actually last Friday. Okay, nice setup here. Look at that. Beautiful there. This is the sort of setups that I go for. This kind of V shape on how we come down clearly outside the zone. I was talking to a BD member, and when you get this TCA line outside the zone, you know, you compare to that something like this, that's also outside the zone, and again, that's a nice winner. Again, look, you see, notice how this line's outside the zone. Again, nice winner. So that's a, you know, triple back-to-back triple winner there. We got, again, look, notice how the zone, the TCA line's outside of the zone. Again, that's a nice setup there. When was the 6th? So the 6th was last Friday. So last Friday was a really good day for the Binary Destroyer. You know, you got one there at 8 o'clock in the morning. We had another setup at about 10. And then again here. And then here as well. I missed that one there. Look at this one here. So it seems to be Friday was good. Let's see how Thursday was. Thursday. Okay. We had some setups here. They might have been a slight loss. Yeah, they probably was a loss. So, you know, you can't win them all on Fridays, on Thursdays. And the cluster of sells there. Let's have a look at AUD USD. Let's see how AUD USD has been performing today. Look at that. Look at that. Look. See how that 5 minute expiry here? Nice winner there. So we've got a setup here. Again, notice how the moving average is outside of the zone. Look at that. Okay, 5 minute expiry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a nice winner. Okay, we'll keep going. We've got a nice there. Look at that again. Look at the moving average. That TCA line is outside of the zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, a nice winner there. Okay, wouldn't take this again. Look at the moving average. It's not outside of the zone. Let's go back here again. Slightly risky. Again, you see now is how the moving average is not outside of the zone. You see, this is something we need to look at like this. Notice how the moving average, I keep saying it, moving average. The TCA line's outside of the zone. Look, you see, that's a winner. This is not outside the zone, so a little risky. But again, if you take this on Forex, you know, and target the top of the zone, you could get, well, there's nothing really. It's about 4 pips, but, you know, you get the idea of that one, okay? Again, look, see, it's outside of the zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, you know, is there a setup at the bottom? No. Again, look, you see, this is that kind of V-shaped pattern here. Again, you notice how we're outside of the zone. That's a nice setup. We've got a nice setup here. A little risky because, again, we're not technically outside the zone, but you can see that's a nice setup. I'll find you one more and then we'll have a look at another currency pair. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a signal with the trend. Look at that. BD signal with the trend. Look at that. You know, all day long, I always say these. When you get a signal like this with the trend, take it all day long. And as you can see, 5, 10, 15 minute, all beautiful, beautiful winners. So, you know, that's what it is. Let's have a look at USD JPY. Okay, look at that. Beautiful signal. Let's just see how GPUSD has been performing. Okay, we had that signal, didn't we, right at the start. Okay, so you can see here that's also gone nicely into the money. AUD, is that trade still in the money? Yeah, look again, look, you got a lot of winners here. That's just happened literally right now. 1 2 3 4 5. Notice again how the moving average is out. I keep saying it, TCA line. The TCA line is outside of the zone. Okay, again here, notice it, I was outside of the zone. Okay, I wouldn't go for any bigger expiry now, because look at the zones. You notice how the zones are facing down. Now these don't repaint. Okay, so we can use these as a clearer indication on what the market is doing. You know, this is a good entry point for a 5-minute expiry or 10-minute expiry, but any more, it's against the trend. Okay, so you know, just be mindful of that. Okay, notice how USD JPY isn't in such of a strong downtrend like AUD is. Look, AUD is pretty much crashed hard compared to USD JPY, and that's why USD JPY is pulling back more. So if we get a pullback signal, and then we can take this down again. So USD JPY, you can see we've got a nice buy, a sell there. There's a beautiful sell here. Okay, we've got another one here. Again, we're not technically oversold on the RSI, so a little risky. Okay, and again here, okay, you know, we're technically outside the zone, but again, we're not really oversold on the RSI. But you know, you get here, ladies and gentlemen, is another BD signal with the trend. Look at that. Okay, you know, you can see if I just bring it up here, you can see how we're in a slight consolidation range. We're kind of going sideways, but you know, nonetheless, you can see a slight uptrend, pull down, uptrend like that. Okay, so you can see here, definitely that's a beautiful winner. This is a nice one here, so you can almost say 3-0 back to back on here. This was today, in fact. This was at around 3 o'clock today, so that's a nice setup. Again, we got another setup here. Again, we got another setup here. You know, so you know, it's been performing really well. Again, we got another one at 5 o'clock this morning. Don't think a lot of people would be up at that time, but you know, we got a nice setup there. We got a setup here. Okay, that's a nice setup, and then now we're going to go into last Friday. So this is last Friday's trading. Okay, you got I mean, look at that, little risky, but look at that engulfing candle. That's about a look, it's about a 40 pip move in one candle, but again, you know, nice sell at the top here. We got another one here. Again, this might be a loss on binary 1 2 3 4 5, you know, so that would probably be a loss. We've got a nice one here. Look at that, 1 2 3 4 5. That's a nice winner. I'll find you one more. Okay, and you got a nice 2-0 back to, in fact that one might be in a loss. Yeah, that was a loss, but that's a winner. 1 2 3 4 5. Beautiful, there you go. So yes, as you can see, still performing as good as it was from the first video I made of the 7.0. So yes, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I'll try and do another video maybe Wednesday for you. I won't be doing one tomorrow, and I probably won't be doing one Thursday, so Wednesday will probably be my next time you see me on a video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, if you have any questions, drop me an email, thebinaryshirt@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.